Hi friends, it's Rabbi Gersh Lazario with another one of these weekly video updates. It is Friday the 3rd of August and you find me this morning back here at TBI sitting in my office getting ready to celebrate Shabbat with a family, with friends, and most particularly with community. At TBI this evening we have our regular Kabbalat Shabbat service. We also have a family service, and of course, being the first Friday of the month, we also have our potluck community dinner. It has been well, it's been far too long since I've been able to enjoy these celebrations with community. And whilst I've been able to come back to work in a part-time capacity a few mornings a week, this will be the first occasion that I'm able to really celebrate these Shabbat moments with a broad section of our community. And I'm so very much looking forward to that opportunity. For those that continue to be concerned, I really appreciate your concern and your interest, but I want to assure you that I continue to get stronger week by week, that the mixture between the medicine and the medication, the medicine, the love, and the prayers that my family, friends, and community share, and the medication with the doctors instruct me to take seem to be doing wonderful things, and I feel overwhelmingly grateful. In fact, it's that spirit of gratitude which leads me to our Devar Torah for this week. Because in the middle of our Torah portion, Parashat Ekev, this week, we read a particularly interesting verse of Torah. It's a verse that I know very well. I first learned at Netze Camp as a younger person, as a young adult, and is found right within the midst of our Birkat HaMazon, our Grace After Meals blessing. The verse I'm referring to, of course, is the verse from Deuteronomy that asks the question, Achalta v'zavachta uvarachta. Have you eaten? Have you been satisfied? And have you given thanks? Many of us are blessed to live in a world and live a life where we get to eat when we want. And we get to eat as much as we are able. And so eating and being satisfied are not things that we generally worry or concern ourselves about. But the reality is there are not enough people in our world that are able to have that privileged existence. And if we, you and I, and those of us who are blessed to have enough, are going to make a difference to those that aren't as equally blessed, then it's the third part of that statement of Torah that we have to take to heart. Achalta v'zavachta uvarachta. Uvarachta. Have you blessed? Have you shown thanks? Have you expressed your gratitude? Because unless we take pause to recognize where our food comes from, who supplied it, who brought it to our table, who prepared it, we'll never be able to put ourselves into a mind space where we care and we ask those questions about others. By stopping, by pausing, and by acknowledging how fortunate we are to have the plenty that we have, is the very first step in giving hope to others that we care about how much they have on their plates. So if Birkat HaMazon is not part of your regular religious practice, I want to challenge you over this weekend, over this Shabbat, just to pause at the end of the meal and ask those three questions. Achalta, have you eaten? Savachta, have you been satisfied? Uvarachta, and have you blessed and expressed your gratitude? Because if we're able to do those three things every time we eat, we'll certainly make this world a much better place. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.